Hello, everybody. Why you keep obsessing about feminine men? You know what I'm talking about. Those guys in your head that you like daydream about them, think about them in your break, after work, think about them in the morning when you wake up, think about him when you go for sleep. And yet he's a feminine guy because he doesn't text, he doesn't call, he doesn't pay for anything, he doesn't provide, he doesn't do anything instead of being in your dreams. So why do you do that and how can you stop? First things first, I want to invite you to my free masterclass, Entice Masculine Millionaires. The link is in the description box. Make sure to join, okay? I do it together with my amazing friend Shanza. She's also a dating and relationship coach, and she's amazing. So we're going to have a 3-day epic masterclass where you learn how to stop attracting feminine men and start attracting masculine millionaires, all right? So join. It's free. The link is in the description box. Okay, let's talk about obsessing about feminine men. Why do we do that? There are different reasons, but I have to admit that I was doing that too, like a lot. And honestly, I used to think that only when I obsess about a guy like that, only then I am actually in love. I thought only then I'm interested. So if I wouldn't obsess a guy like that, if I wouldn't daydream all the time, if I wouldn't think about him all the time, let me get some water. I thought, I'm not interested, until I learned a different way of dating. But I definitely get it. And this was the question I thought about so much. And I asked so many coaches how to stop obsessing about those guys. And at the end, I found out myself, But I hear you, sister, and I get it. I thought if I think about a guy when I wake up, I think about him when I fall asleep. I just like think about him and I have like this fuzzy positive feeling. And I think about him the whole time. Or maybe even anxiety thinking, oh, what if he doesn't text me? What if he's with another girl? Is he gonna call me back or not? Kind of like little excitement. I thought only then I'm in love. But the truth was, this behavior is going to attract feminine men because you wouldn't be daydreaming about a masculine man. You wouldn't. You just wouldn't. Because masculine men, when they invest in your time, energy, money, their energy comes towards you, like literally. You have to like say, go away a bit, like I need my space. That's what you most likely gonna do with masculine men because they're gonna be in your face. And it's hard to daydream when someone is in your face 24/7, like literally. Like, yeah, okay, thank you. Can you please go somewhere else? Right? And I even had to remember that later when I switched to attracting masculine men, and I was like, you're always here, you always give me presents, you always like do everything for me. You're boring. I can't even like daydream about you because you're always here. I had to remember this is what I wanted. I want a high effort man. I want a man who does everything for me, who buys me gifts and provides. And yes, he doesn't give me any anxiety to daydream about. He doesn't give me enough space to daydream about in a positive way. And he isn't embodied in his flirty body to trigger this gut level response inside of me. So basically, it is a gut level response that you experience with daydreaming. Okay. And this is literally what I teach in most of my courses and one-on-one coaching, of course, how to create a gut level response in a man. And by being in your feminine energy means you have to be feminine and low effort, right? You are in your body, you are in your like sensual body, and you give the guy space, like a lot of space, because this space combined with the connection to your body kind of like creates this gut level spark in the man, and then he starts to daydream about you. He starts to think about you in the morning when he wakes up. He starts to think about you when he goes to sleep, and it always works. Like when I learned how to do that, like I feel honored that every guy, not ever, but like a lot of guys that I met, millionaires, not millionaires, they're like I had to block all of them because they're like, I can't stop thinking about you. They're like addicted, you know? And it's not because of my looks or because of me, because I was the same person years ago. It's because I learned how to do it. All right. So you're supposed to be the one who creates this gut level attraction in a guy. And this is how you inspire, by the way, high effort masculine millionaire men to invest in you, because they have this gut level attraction. Okay. And the gut level attraction is killed when you're in his face and when you're only in your head, just like coming straight from work, being in your head, and also like calling, texting him all the time, being like in his face. It's like, you're gonna be like, okay, thank you so much. You're here. You're amazing. You cook for me. You clean for me. You give me free intimacy. Yay! So he's gonna think he's a lucky guy, but he's not going to have this gut level attraction towards you, which he needs, exactly what you have when you're obsessed about feminine men. That's the only reason, actually, obsessing about feminine men is the only reason why women even like would click on this video. Like, why do I attract feminine men? The truth is, you probably attract both. You attract masculine and feminine men, but you only know this masculine way of falling in love, which is okay if you want it. Like, if you like it, if you're happy with it, keep doing that. The problem for me was that I didn't like the behavior of the guys. They were like not calling, not texting, not helping me, being so low effort, only seeing me when I give something to them, like money. I take care of the dog, cat, clean for them the house, you know, or give into it, stuff like that. And I was just not happy with this. I was like, this is not cool. I don't want that. And then I realized, so now here's the solution. You probably will not want to hear the solution, but it is the solution. And I realized that actually I am attracting masculine men, and I will, and with masculine men, I wouldn't obsess about them naturally, because they are able to provide safety, you know, safety that they're always there. They're able to provide money, emotional safety. And it took me a while to adjust my nervous system, to actually enjoy this kind of safety, to enjoy this kind of pleasure. And after I adjusted my nervous system, of course, with professional coaching support, I was able to kind of like be in love without obsessing, you know, because the anxiety wasn't there. The butterflies wasn't there, but there was still attraction. Just it would just feel different. It would feel like more relaxed. Just like I'm now sitting in a chair, and this chair, and I just feel relaxed. I just feel taken care of. I just feel good. I just feel happy and content, you know. While the gut level attraction feels like, like a roller coaster, honestly. And yet men need that. So that's why they do need that space. They need you to be in their feminine energy. And if you are attracting feminine men and you obsess about them, I think it's so normal these days, because most of my clients had this issue. And yet, if you're not happy with this, there is a different way of dating, of being, and there's a different type of men out there. They are out there. You are just not dating them. And I was also overseeing them because I thought they're boring. I thought they're not my type, you know. I was like, yeah, I need to obsess about the guy. But then, as I shared with you ladies, at some point I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. This is just too annoying. Let me go for the masculine millionaires who make me actually feel relaxed, taken care of, and safe, and are available for commitment. And yet it took me, honestly, it took me multiple years, while I was coached by the best coaches ever, to find out how I can attract those masculine millionaire men and at the same time have the spark and have the romance, because I believe in having it all. You get to have it all. It's just that there are certain things that we have to adjust. Okay, anyways, the specifics, how to stop attracting feminine men and start attracting masculine, affluent, provider, amazing multimillionaires, or just even regular men, just healthy men, you know. The details I'm going to share with you in my masterclass. So, and The masterclass name is Entice Masculine Millionaires. The link is in the description box. So make sure to check it out and let me know in the comments if you relate to obsessing about masculine men. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching it. Thank you so much.